I hope you now agree with me that there is no opposition party in Cameroon. The result of the senatorial election is out, and CPDM won all the 70 seats in the Senate. One-party system. The election took place on the 12th of March 2023, and 13 opposition parties went in together with the CPDM, the ruling party, the Cameroon People Democratic Movement, created by President Paul Biya in 1985. I keep on telling Cameroonians that since 1966, there has never been any opposition party in Cameroon, except in 1990s, when the Social Democratic Front came. And I told many people that President Paul Biya have never one day think of allowing Cameroon to be multi-party, to go under multi-party system. And many people say no, Cameroon is a multi-party system country with more than 350 opposition parties. I say all those opposition parties are branches of this ruling party, CPDM. Nobody believes me. It's happening gradually. The Senate was created in 1996 and it went operational in 2013. And the first senatorial election took place that very year, 2013. And CPDM won in 8 different regions. The next senatorial election took place in 2018. And CPDM won in 9 regions out of 10. And then this one came. I told you people that CPDM will win in all. And they won all the seats, the 70 seats that was out for campaign, for people to scramble for. And 13 opposition parties went in together with the CPDM, making it 14 parties that were running for the senatorial position in the Senate. And CPDM won all without one leave. And when after the voting, there were a lot of petitions that were being tabled to the Constitutional Council. And the Constitutional Council reviewed all. And today they came out and denied and say CPDM won all the 70 seats. The Constitutional Council. And many people are wondering, what is happening? Is it automatically that the Senate will be without any opposition party? I say yes. Yes, it will be. Because the 30 remaining Senate who will be appointed by the President of the Republic of Cameroon, President Paul Biya, will all be CPDM militants. Even if President Paul Biya will take somebody from another party, President Paul Biya that I know can never one day appoint somebody he does not trust. And he trusts only the CPDM militants because they have established a corrupt system in Cameroon. So he cannot appoint anybody who will come to destabilize or to argue his opinion. He cannot, even if it happened today that he appoint Nijon Frundi. He has first of all twist Nijon Frundi to since 2010 that they met together. Nijon Frundi is now behind President Paul Biya. So even he is appointed, he cannot change anything because he's already a toy in the hands of President Paul Biya. There is not just one person. So I am telling you that the Senate, the upper house of assembly in Cameroon, is one party house, will be owned by one group of people, the CPDM. And even if he would appoint people who can stand and oppose him, everything in the National Assembly always ends with voting. And when they will go into vote, majority will carry the vote. Majority is already majority is the CPDM. Because the 30, those who will be appointed, the 30 can never vote. Their vote can never be more than that of the 70 elected CPDM militants. So the Senate is a one-party system and one-party way. So there is nothing we can do about it. CPDM is gradually taking over. And their game that I told you people is working for them. Because they created illiteracy. And they are winning and staying in power because of illiteracy. They created poverty and hunger. And they are staying in power because of poverty and hunger. They created frustration. And they are staying in power because of frustration. They created marginalization. They created the Anglophone crisis. They created Boko Haram. They created insecurity. They created all kinds of things. I believe you are seeing what is happening in Yaoundé and other regions in Cameroon. Every day they must discover a lifeless body of somebody. Every day they must discover a lifeless body of somebody. Some who were killed by an unknown person. Life has become so difficult for the people of Cameroon. And the only way to live is to succumb to the authority, to the ruling party. Is to become a CPDM militant, a strong one for that matter. Because now CPDM is not something anybody can just jump into to join. They select you critical, they examine you because people are scrambling for. That is the only way. Certificate does not matter. Qualification does not matter in Cameroon. Expertise does not matter. Speciality does not matter in Cameroon. Whatsoever you know is for you, not for the ruling party. The only thing you need to stand anywhere in Cameroon and speak for somebody to hear your voice is to join the ruling CPDM party and become a subsection president. That is all. I pity all those moving around and sacrificing their lives all around that we are fighting for our party. We are fighting for our party. We will go like this, and many are in prison, and their leaders are loitering around. Look at what happened to Maurice Kanto and the militants. They were all arrested together. Maurice Kanto went to prison and was released, and the militants remain in prison. Some have died in prison. Some are still suffering in prison. Yet their leader is outside, moving freely, and the innocent people are perishing in prison. That is the politics we have in Cameroon. The Senate. President Paul Biya. This is what he is doing to Cameroonians. And they will sit there and pass law, bills, against the will of the people. Those who have been elected. This is just what I have for you. Ask and answer the question your conscience is asking you. I believe your conscience is asking you, who elected you to become a senator in Cameroon? Who elected you? Your conscience is telling you that the common people did not elect you. Nobody sent you to represent them. You sent yourself for your selfish reason. It is terrible. We just need to change our mentality. If we do not, we will be building curses for our children.